Good morning. So I'm going to try to do this faster. I talk way too long on these vlogs, and I know you're all busy. I'm going to read out of The Courage to Change, and today I'm going to read January 9th. How often I look outside myself for approval. The project at work is successful, but my good feelings depend on having that success acknowledged. The meal I fix at home is not as tasty when no one compliments the cook. I resent the favors I do for my children when they neglect to thank me. We all need an occasional pat on the back, but when the applause of others becomes the reason for my behavior, necessary for me to feel satisfied, then I have given them power over me. People may forget to notice the terrific things that I've done, or may not be comfortable praising me. I don't have to take it personally. Self-pity and resentment are not my only options. If I can learn to evaluate my own actions and behavior and to value my own judgment, then the approval of others will be enjoyable, but no longer essential to my serenity. Today's reminder, just for today, I will appreciate myself. I will not look to others for approval. I will provide it for myself. I'll allow myself to recognize that I'm doing the best I can. Today, my best is good enough. I like it. So this is the deal. One of the beauties of getting older is you care less and less about what people think. Or at least I do. You know, those days are gone. People pleasing, trying to, I've had many attempts at doing this with family and friends where I have really gone out of my way to do the very, very, to be the hero. And not knowing that, just thinking I love them and I was just doing what I do, which is everything. I'm a Martha Stewart of my world, right? So, but I've had people that have not commented at all on my effort or complained, and I've been shocked. You're complaining? I went to all the trouble to do you know what I had to do? And then I realized, oh my God, I'm setting this all up, right? I am God, how can I put it? I'm setting it up. I'm doing all this, and then when you don't respond right, I get to be a victim. And it keeps me in a victim role, in self-pity. Poor me. I try so hard, right? And I had to shake that shit off. That is not healthy for me. I can't do that. I do what I do because I want to. And I do it the way I want to. I helped this woman the other day, and she was hosting cards for her friends. And, she's kind of, I don't know how to put this. She's kind of one of those snobby types. Everything's got to be the most expensive and that. And I don't think it's because she's trying to be better than her friends. I think it's because she wants her friends to have the very best, right? She's not like me. She's just a lovely person. So I go to do it. But the way I do it is if I can buy chopped onions, pre-chopped, I'm going to. I'm not going to buy an onion and chop it. That's just the way it is. I mean, when I was younger, I would buy the onions and chop it, make it from scratch. And you know what? You don't have to do that anymore. I don't. And if you don't like it, do it yourself. I mean, I don't care. I really don't care. I just want you to be happy. Same with pie crusts. Do you know you can buy pre-made pie crusts? You don't have to make pie crusts at home unless you love to, unless you really enjoy it, unless it's your thing. I don't. So if you ask me for a pie, a homemade pie, it's going to be homemade. My definition of homemade is different than yours. My definition of homemade is I buy the pre-made pie crust and I make the stuff, put it in there, right? Get it all trimmed up, put it in the oven, and it's done. That some people say, well, that's store-bought, because you didn't make the pie crust. No, store-bought is when you buy a pie and it's in a tin with a lid and it's done and you open it and you can eat it in the store with a fork. So I guess what I'm saying is don't take yourself so seriously and do it the way you want to do it, because no one's going to be happy. Somewhere, someone's going to be unhappy. I learned that in AA and NA and Al-Anon. You can go into an R-Anon meeting, any kind of 12-step meeting. You could go into a Chamber of Commerce meeting or a Rotary Club, right? And you could do you could bring donuts and coffee from Starbucks And one son of a bitch is going to say, I can't eat donuts. I have diabetes. And I hate Starbucks. It's too strong. You know what I mean? There's always someone unhappy. So you got to quit living like that. You got to live for yourself. And you go to where the attaboys are. If you're not getting attaboys at home, that's okay. Like, when I'm at home and I'm doing laundry and I'm cleaning and cooking and doing what I'm supposed to do, that's because I'm supposed to do it. So I don't get attaboys for that. That's like part of life. But if I want an attaboy, I need to go where the attaboys are. I need to go to Al-Anon. I need to have someone say, wow, that's improvement. The other day I told someone that I started a text and then I erased the whole thing, didn't send it. And they were like, well, that's improvement. I was like, yeah, that is improvement, right? At home, they're not going to say that. Nobody gets it. But in my group, in my support team, that's all moving in the same direction, that is growth. I had growth the other day. I went to Wells Fargo. I don't bank at Wells Fargo. I was making a deposit for someone else. And I got there early, right when they opened. I said I wasn't going to make this long. Oh, well. I was in line, one woman in front of me, doors hadn't opened yet, right? A few minutes before they open, I'm there early because I'm trying to avoid people. I got my mask on. She's got her mask on. She's right up by the door. I'm back at the curb because no one's there. We're outside. No one's there. So I'm standing there, and this guy pulls up in this little teeny car, one of those clown car things, He gets out, and he comes up, and it's just me and her and him, and they're about to open the door. So just wait a second, right? And he says to me, you can move up. You only have to be 6 feet away. You don't have to be so far back here. And I thought, who are you? Why are you giving me your commentary on my life? I'm just standing here, like on the planet, not affecting anybody, not doing anything, and you're going to tell me where to stand? And you know what? The old me would have turned around and let him have it. Like, you know what I mean? And I thought, there's no reason to say anything. And I didn't even look at him. I just stood there, looking straight ahead. The woman in front of me, she didn't say anything either. She just stood there. We acted like he didn't say anything. He might have thought, oh my God, did I just imagine I said that? Because no one's responding. It just didn't need a response. I'm not moving. I'm not getting closer to her. There's no reason. We're both trying to be safe and protect each other. Doesn't matter if you agree or not. You don't get to tell me where to stand. You know what I mean? What was that about? And I don't know. Maybe he was thinking the line would go faster. I don't know. But I just stood there and I didn't say anything. No reaction. I wasn't mean. I didn't even look over my shoulder and give him one of those looks. You know what I mean? Like this. I didn't do that either. I just stood there. And I thought, well, if he wants to engage, he'll say something else. And I just thought, okay, God, please help me. Just please help me be nice. Don't let me. And I did. I walked in. The woman in front of me wasn't even ready. She steps aside. I go first. I'm in. I'm out. I'm in my car. I didn't freak out on anybody. I didn't have expectations or, and it was just like, nice. Just kind of making it through life, right? Just kind of going through life, not engaging. And I think that's the same with this. Do what you want to do. If you want to make a pie, if you want to help someone, drop the expectations. Drop the expectations you're going to get an attaboy or a gold star. Go where the gold stars are, your support group. Maybe it's at church you get your attaboys. I don't know. But don't go to a dry well for water. That should be in the book. Have a great day.